Still in the Green Chamber, the Public Accounts Committee has issued a 5-day ultimatum to the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Works, Yakubu Adam Kofarmata, to address allegations surrounding the abandonment of a federal road project in Kaduna State valued at 1.46 billion naira. This decision came after Kofarmata failed to respond to 2 prior invitations. Here's the report.
The ultimatum for the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Works, Yakubu Kofarmata, to appear before the House Committee is bordering on the 115-kilometer road project awarded to Jam Dynamic Platform Limited. The project, awarded on October 5, 2022, according to the committee, was fully paid but remains unexecuted. The chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Public Accounts, Bamidele Salam, expressed frustration at the permanent secretary's disregard for the committee's summon, stating that failure to comply by Tuesday, October 29, 2024, could lead to a warrant of arrest.
On Wednesday, 4th of September, the permanent secretary did not call and did not send in any letter to explain why he wasn't here. On the 11th of October 2024, I instructed that the clerk reissues another letter to the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Works, through the Honorable Minister. And that letter was received in that office on the 10th of October 2024, which is the one that is asking the Permanent Secretary to appear today, Thursday, 24th of October, to answer to this very weighty allegation that a contract sum awarded in 2022 for 1.4 billion naira had been fully paid for, but remains unexecuted. Failure of such amounted to contempt. Sir, Mr. Chairman, I will seek the indulgence of members and with the approval of Mr. Chairman to give a warrant of arrest order.
The committee raised concerns over the compliance with financial and procurement regulations and questioned the lack of project progress despite full payment. In another development, the House of Representatives Committee on Federal Polytechnics and Higher Technical Education has pledged to end the long-standing disparity between degree and higher national diploma qualification in status and employment. The committee's chairman, Fuad Kayode Laguda, made this commitment during an oversight meeting with directors of Federal Polytechnic Shendam and Federal Polytechnic Wanune. Laguda highlighted that multiple proposed bills aim to address challenges facing polytechnics in Nigeria, strengthening them to provide essential technical expertise for national development. He stated that the purpose of the meeting was to evaluate budget performance, understand the institution's challenges, and determine support to help them operate effectively. Rector of the Federal Polytechnic Nyam Shandam, Michaela Zakari Yao, reported struggles since 2021's inception, operating initially from a primary school. Although they received a 2 billion naira takeoff grant from TED Fund, he noted that the institution has lacked direct support from the Federal Ministry of Education. Rector of the Federal Polytechnic Wanune, Benue State, Tayova Ashinia, said they have made better progress with approximately 1,000 students, adding that they had effectively used their takeoff grants for essential infrastructure.
All these questions we are asking, none of them is before us. We are only listening to you, telling us, and that is what's bringing our questions. I think all these things we've asked, you need to go and put together a proper report. We shouldn't dwell on. We are only going to keep on digging and bringing out, unearthing more things that is not, because this report practically says nothing, apart from the fact that it is even not eligible. It's bringing out nothing. We don't have your number of students, we don't have your number of staff, we don't know if you followed the federal character for staff employment.
They was giving waiver, I saw that.
I saw the waiver in 2022 for non-this thing.
Employed about 100.
What you employed one, so in 2022 there was a waiver. Yes, it's in here.
When you build an academic complex, we bought, from that TECO grant, we bought a water tanker, 20,000 liter capacity, because there's no water there. Even if you drill borehole to 300 meters down, you don't get water. So we renovated an existing primary school that was donated to us by the state government. So all this came from the TECO grant.
We have a total of 46 projects that we have carried out. Out of the 46, 43 of them have successfully been completed. 3 of them are recurring because of funding gaps. It's a 4-year thing to be able to capture in the budget. So it's a carryover project. So 3 of them are still ongoing. That is skills acquisition, engineering design studio, and welding and fabrication workshop. Those ones, we hope to complete them in the 2025 budget cycle.
The committee found both presentations lacking critical details on employment, federal character, adherence, and project specifics, directing institutions to reverse their report within 5 days.